I gotta say, from last night, last tell all, part three, I've come to the conclusion that Mary, there's no hope for Mary. There's no hope. Like, I don't know how many ways that man can tell you he don't want to. And according to the internet, you left him, you're no longer with him. I don't know. I feel like once things get hard for Kody, all he has to do is go back and tell Mary 1 plus 1 is 2, and she'll be right back to the mess. She will. So I feel like there's no hope for Mary. She's stuck on stupid, and that's just where she is. I'm not convinced that she's 100% left. I'm not. Even though he said he don't want to no more. I'm not convinced she's 100% gone. Okay? She might be 1 foot out, 1 foot in, but she's not 100% gone. So last night was a mess, and Kody was godfather of the mess. When the Suki asks him if Robin is your favorite wife, and he chose to stay silent and don't say anything, and he told Suki that, that question, it's not a great question. Like, we all know she's your favorite wife because she's the only one that's left. Okay? So that makes her your favorite. So you didn't really have to answer it. But here's the thing that Kody has a problem with. The main problem. He keeps saying, and if you guys watch it again and you catch it, he has a problem with the fact that Christine left. He has a huge problem with the fact that she got enough balls to walk away from him. And that bothers him the most. And every time they showed a clip of Janelle and Christine being friendly, that seems to bother him even more. Because he said at one point, Christine left and Janelle is following her. Like, I don't think this guy understands that these women are friends, that Janelle and Christine formed a bond, because at this point they were more than friends. Their kids are siblings. They have a sisterhood. So if they found friendship within each other, that's a great thing. It's a great thing to find somebody that's your friend and that understands you at a level that no one else can understand. So the fact that he keeps saying, and she went with her. I don't think Janelle went with anybody. Like, any one of those women that watch this stuff back can actually tell that they don't belong there. And when Janelle said, they've been separated for several months and she's happy, when I say she stressed that word, I'm happy. I said, good for you. Good for you. Because the Christine leaving really, really ticked him off. And Janelle walking out right behind her, and the fact that they're still friends and they still do stuff together, bother him the most. But it bothers him the most. Because you know what? At the end of the day, Janelle, to me, was the worker bee. She worked. She put money into the pot. That they took money from her to buy Robin's house, which is what she said last night, without any question. And when it was time to go and pay for the lot where they, got the land to get her a house, everybody had a question. Everybody had to question, but then they didn't have to question when Robin needed a house. Nobody had any questions then. Clearly, she's the favorite wife. At this point, The three women that has walked away from him are the ones that are contributing, like putting money in to the pot. Because what does Robin do? We know that the other three work and they get money from other sources. Robin really don't do nothing but sit around with her feet up and give advice that nobody wants. None. Nobody asks for it, Counselor Robin. Nobody asks for the advice. But she got it and she wants to hand it out. And there was a point where Robin was like, you know, Christine didn't take care of the relationship. You know, none of the women took care of the relationship with Kody. And that's the reason why it is the way it is now. And then she went on to say that, you know, some of them they're overweight, they have stretch marks, like you have to take care of the relationship in yourself. Like, girl. I mean, if everybody was like you, you don't have to work. You just sat around and did nothing. I'm sure they would figure out a way to cater to Kody too. Because according to you, he's your best customer. I have no idea what that means. None whatsoever. I don't know why she kept calling him her best customer. Like, do you have more customers? What is it that you're selling? I don't understand. That part really threw me. He's my best customer. That that really threw me. I'm like, what is she saying? I don't get it. That was really, really, really low. And to tell you the truth, nobody had to tell me Robin was a low down scoundrel. Okay? Nobody had to tell me that. I figured that out on my own. But last night, the words she was using towards the women to describe them and how they didn't treat Kody the way he needed to be treated showed me that you are a low down, dirty scoundrel. Exactly like I thought you was. Robin ain't nothing, okay? Robin ain't shit, okay? Nothing. And Kody keep using the word, oh, I need respect. You know, I value respect and loyalty more than love. Like, sir, really? Is this a cult? They were married to you. The fact that you want them to respect you and honor and do everything you say, like, it's not a dictatorship. It's a relationship. You give and take. You don't have to do everything you want when you want it. And then at some point, he was like, oh, Janelle never understood that I had to protect my family with the COVID thing. Like, he didn't want Janelle's children to come and go as they please because he didn't want to catch COVID or bring it back to the little children because he has to protect his family. Those were the words he used. I have to protect my family. Like, sir, all of the kids are your family. I hate that when he refers to Robin's children, it's my family. They're my family. They're our children. But when it comes to Janelle, Christine, it's their kids. It's just like, they're your kids too. Everybody is your family. You should be protecting everybody, not just Robin and her kids. No, not just Robin and her kids. Everybody's your family. Everybody needs to be protected. And you wonder why they don't want to speak to you. And you wonder why the children don't want to have nothing to do with you. Because if their mother's not falling in line, the kids are not falling in line. Everybody must follow the leader because he is the head of the household. He is the head of the family. Even the head of the family need to be corrected at some point. and you need lots of correction. I think he's going to figure out a way to try and go and talk to Janelle because he cannot afford to lose Janelle. Okay? Janelle is a worker bee. She is bringing in their money and he needs it. He needs the money to fund Robin's BS. Okay? Can you imagine getting Robin getting up to go to work? He needs the money. He needs the money to conduct Robin's business or whatever the hell is it that she's doing morning, noon, and night. Like Christine used to say, what does the nanny do? That was my favorite line. What does the nanny do? Okay? So when the Suki asks Robin, do you think he's gonna get new sister wives? She was hesitant. And then she was like, I don't think so. You know, he said no. He said that's not what he wants. And when Suki asks Robin, you know, are you okay with just you being the only one that is his wife? She was really silent for a long time, real long silent pause. Like Robin said, I don't want to be the only wife. I like being in a plural marriage. You know why you like being in a plural marriage, Robin? Because you need the other wives to go out and work and bring their money to you. So you could figure out how to use the money to make your family better and not them. Because if this money was being used evenly, even though you don't bring nothing to the table, Janelle would have had a home. Janelle would have had a home. The fact that she had to ask y'all before she does anything with her money, because the only money y'all bringing in is the money from TLC for the show. Quiet as it kept, that's the only money y'all bringing in. It's crazy to me. He is butthurt over Christine. I don't think he'll ever get over that. And if he gets new sister wives, he gonna watch them like a hawk. Robin is gonna be the conductor of that ship. Make sure they ass go to work and bring that money to her so she can see where the money go. Because, honey, I don't know. Robin says she don't want to be in this alone. She don't want to have to deal with Kody by herself. At least she would, when she had the others, you know, he would go over there, spend time with them, give her a break, and then come back to the mothership, her and her cushy house. I noticed that every time they show Robin's house, you never see inside of it. It's always they always put the camera on the outside. So you never see what's going on inside. If they have to talk to the camera, they come outside. That's really telling. Like, I don't want y'all to see how good I'm living. Okay? I don't want nobody to see I'm good at I'm living while Janelle is in a trailer looking for water. It's crazy. Oh my God, I'm so happy that they all decided to walk away and be happy. These women look brighter. Their faces are glowing. They're smiling. Thank God. We'll see next season if he gets new sister wives because Kody going to want that money to keep coming in. So I think he might get new sister wives. But at the same time, I want them to keep showing Christine and Janelle and how they're progressing. Mary, girl, Mary gonna be right back. Right back. Mary might buy a little trailer and live on the land where Robin on Robin's property, just so Robin can control her. Because she seems to like it. Mary, I hate to call somebody pathetic, but baby, walk away. Okay? Walk away. Well, until next time.